Good Day LA is sharing the spirit of giving. We're talking about families that are facing a hardship after a child diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. Sandra Endo is live in Irvine this morning with the volunteers at Miracles for Kids. Oh, this is wonderful.
It is absolutely wonderful, Michaela, because there's so much wrapping going on right here. These magical elves from Miracle for Kids making holiday dreams come true. This is their annual holiday gift basket. They're building for 300 families, Michaela, who are in need. And take a look. Not only are these children who are facing, as you mentioned, life-threatening illnesses, the families are getting a whole lot of help here. Let me bring in Autumn, who could tell us all about how this year's a little different. You're providing actually much more for these families.
This year is a little bit different, but we're still focused on keeping our families stable and safe. So this year, in addition to all of the gifts, we have food, a lot of extra food thanks to our corporate partners, PPE, ways to stay safe, and of course gifts so that we can bring smiles to the kids this holiday season.
I love that because you got wish lists from all these families you work with throughout the year. Tell us how special these families are and what they're going through, because these are not just any old family in need. Obviously, everyone has needs this holiday season, but their kids really battling the worst right now.
They really are. Our families have a child within their family unit battling a life-threatening illness. So what we try to do is keep the families stable. These families have gone through so much. They've lost jobs. They've had to take their child to and from the hospital. Our job is to take care of not just the mom, the dad, the caregivers, the child, but also the siblings who sometimes get left out because the family is so focused on the health of that sick child.
And you bring it all together, Miracle for Kids, working with so many sponsors. Look at all of these gifts, donations coming in to make these dreams possible for these children. Okay, I see a wish list right here, so that's definitely going to get filled and taken to the family. It is such wonderful work, plus all the fact that they're getting protective gear and food for the family this holiday. We are going to be here and we'll meet some family members who are going to be receiving these gifts, and it is such a wonderful, wonderful experience, these holiday gift baskets. Autumn, amazing work you guys do here.
Oh, thank you so much. We're so honored to have all of the friends in the community helping us.
It takes a village, right? It takes a community, especially during this pandemic. Michaela, back to you.
And what a difference that can mean to those families who, you know, some of their dark hours when they're dealing with a child with an illness. It's nice to know that the community is rallying around them. They'll feel that spirit in those gifts for sure. Thanks, Sandra. Appreciate it. This morning, we're talking about families that are facing hardship after a child is diagnosed with a life-threatening disease. It can be such a disruption to the family and to the other kids, but the focus has to be on getting that kiddo better, right? Well, Sandra Endo's live in Irvine with the volunteers at Miracle for Kids. They're trying to bring some cheer for the holidays to those families. I love this.
Absolutely, and that holiday magic is definitely coming. Take a look at this mega gift bag right here, and you see that wish list. Well, the magical elves here at Miracles for Kids are fulfilling these wishes for more than 300 families in need, Michaela. They do this every year. This holiday gift giving is just so tremendous, and you can see the donations coming in. Let me bring in Autumn, who could tell us all about your efforts here every year. It's so amazing to see that you're really helping people in need.
Well, we're excited for this holiday season because the gifts are just coming in an overwhelming amount. We have so many families to support and so many who are in need. And as you can see, they just keep coming and coming.
And you have a lot of sponsors this year willing to help out with this effort, and it really does take a community like Gelson's here, who is joining this effort. Dennis Sullivan, you could tell us a little bit about what you're seeing in stores, because you see these boxes everywhere, and now you're seeing what it actually does for people and communities.
Well, in Gelson's, in all 27 stores in Gelson's, we have drop-off bins designated for the toy drive. In Orange County, the stores are supporting Miracles for Kids, and the response has been great. We're always grateful for the support we get from our customers and our associates as well. Gelson's is a long tradition of supporting family and kids groups all year long, and like Miracles for Kids, it's not just Christmas time. It's needed more this year than ever, and you know, but like us, they do 365 days a year. They're supporting family and children's groups. So.
It's so amazing. It's absolutely interesting and great to see what happens to these bins, right? You see them everywhere that fill up with toys, and then what happens after that. And Autumn, it really goes towards deserving kids who are tackling life-threatening diseases. And we're going to meet one family next hour. I can't wait. But really, just how much of a difference does it make to these families?
Well, especially this year more than ever, our families are living at or below the poverty line and trying to support an entire family as well as a sick child. So it means more than ever this support is really helping families to stay stable.
We love the work that you do. It's amazing. And look at all this holiday cheer. All right, Michaela, we'll send it back to you for now.
A little bit of normal in an abnormal year when you're already dealing with abnormal circumstances like a childhood illness. This is really tremendous. Thank you so much, Sandra. Imagine having to care for a critically ill child in the middle of everything else that is going on right now. Our Sandra Endo is down in Irvine with a family benefiting from the generosity of the organization that's called Miracles for Kids. We get to meet one of the families.
Yes, a lot of holiday magic happening here at Miracles for Kids. And let me bring in this amazing young man, Omar Rodriguez, who has been dealing with a life-threatening diagnosis from earlier this year. And his mom, Olivia, tell us about the situation your family has gone through during this pandemic.
It's been really difficult, but thank God we've had Miracles for Kids by our side. They have provided our family with monthly support, and it's been a tremendous help through this time with the pandemic. My, dad losing his job, so it's been difficult.
And then you got the diagnosis earlier this year for Omar, 13 years old, dealing with going to the hospital 3 times a week. And obviously you have an older son as well, Lewis, here. Tell us what that's been like for Omar.
It's been a challenge, having to be out there 3 times a week, getting his treatment done. But, Omar has been really good and doing his best.
And Omar, how are you feeling? What has this been like for you during the pandemic and also dealing with your illness?
It's been very tough since I had leukemia, graft versus host disease, but it's been very fine since I found a donor for my bone marrow transplant, which was my brother. Oh. My brother was my donor, so everything has been fine since then. But after when the pandemic happened, well, it's been very tough for me, but I just never give up.
Oh my gosh, Omar, I know you've been not been able to go to school on Zoom even because of your illness, and it's been very challenging, and you have a superhero of a brother. Lewis, what has this been like for you?
Very tough. Miracles for Kids literally is a miracle. They put a smile on my brother and my faces, and even my mom's.
Well, they're making your holiday magic come true, or just giving you some cheer. These magical elves right here have been working hard, fulfilling your wishes, and hopefully brightening your holidays with this amazing gift bag for each of you. And this is what they do every year at Miracle for Kids. And it's so amazing, the support from the community coming out just to show you some love. And Autumn, what does this mean for your organization, and what do you try to do during the holidays?
Just knowing that we're able to support a family like the Rodriguezes who are going through so much, and on top of that, they need to stay stable. They need to put food on the table for the rest of their family. So what we're doing is critical, and it also fills our hearts.
Absolutely. And how do you feel about all this, Omar?
It feels great. It feels really great to be here.
Are you going to wait for Christmas to open all of this up, or are you going to dig in?
I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Well,
I kind of put you on the spot.
Well, I think I might want to open one.
All right, I think you could open one, Omar. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Michaela.
Oh, this was so moving to hear from Omar and his brother, and you can see how that brotherly bond has been forged in this trial that they've been through. Kudos to them for being willing to share his story. It's really, really a testament to the work that's being done there at Miracles for Kids. Sandra, thank you so much. Really warmed our hearts this morning. Again, Miracles for Kids.